Hello and welcome to the beautiful game. My name is Mike Mesikeno, and yep, it's all about the CAF Champions League. The draws have been held for the CAF Champions League and the CAF Confederations Cup just about an hour ago. It was conducted by Thomas Malambo and, of course, Christopher Katungo and Alexander Song were there to aid him and assist him with the draws, and it has brought up quite some interesting fixtures. So let's just go straight into the fixtures as it were when it comes to this particular draws. Of course, Group A has RS Bekane, defending champions, Pyramids, and of course, Nigeria's own Rivers United. It's not going to be easy for Nigeria's Rivers United because this is quite a very, very tough group. Power Dynamos are also here. That does it for Group A. For Group B, we have Al Ali, of course, perennial champions and record-breaking team when it comes to Champions League. Young Africans, AS FAR Rabat of Morocco, and JSK. Quite interesting. But the interesting one would have to be Group C. Let's take a look at what we have in Group C at this particular point. This is quite interesting as it goes here. Group C has Mamelodi Sundowns, finalists from last year, Al Hilal SC, MC Olja. You get to know why this is interesting. And then, of course, Saint Eloui Lupopo. And then for Group D, we have Esperance of Tunisia, Simba SC, Petru Atletico, and then Stade Malien. But this is why Group C is of very much interest. Mamelodi Sundowns will be going up against Mokoena, Rolani Mokoena, their former coach. And, Rolani Mokoena, for me, is one of the legends of the game in Africa. As a co-coach of Mamelodi Sundowns, I watched him analyze football, and I always say that this is one of the brightest minds when it comes to football analysis. Analyzing European football, analyzing African football, Rolani Mokoena has an amazing mind. And then seeing what he did as co-coach of the Mamelodi Sundowns for 2 years before he became full head coach up until 2024, I must say this man really reveled. He changed a lot when it comes to Mamelodi Sundowns. And this is why. I know, yes, they had won 6 titles up until that point, perennial winners, even before he came in. But this is what happened. As at that year when he left in 2024, he won the PSL title with 73 points, which was a record, over 71, 2 points more than what Mamelodi Sundowns had before. But this was quite the biggest one here. He was 23 points above second place Orlando Pirates, which was bigger, or which was now a record. The record prior to that time was 16 points. That was the most that ever been won. So Mokoena is a legend when it comes to African football, one of the brightest young coaches in African football. But then he part ways with Mamelodi Sundowns, and but this was quite an interesting thing. That 2024 season, they lost their final match to, I think it was Cape Town City. Yes, it was a 1-0 loss. And that was the first match we're losing in 53 games dating back 2 years. Mamelodi Sundowns were a force under Rolani Mokoena. Quite a force, But there is that, the 2 cups that he lost were to one team, Orlando Pirates, being the son of an Orlando Pirates legend, and of course the nephew of another one. It was quite big, but people said that he intentionally lost Orlando Pirates, but that was just banter. What is all of this I'm saying? It will be quite interesting to see how Sundowns fans will take and welcome Rolani Mokoena when he gets back. Another interesting story about Group C is can Sundowns take revenge for Orlando Pirates for what Saint Eloui Lupopo did? There was that talk that, hey, Sundowns would have to do it for South African football. And, well, what better chance? So Group C is going to be drama from beginning to the end. And we are going to be here for all of the drama to bring all that football, African football, entails. So watch out, the CAF Champions League. Quite an interesting one. All right, well, let's move away from this now. Of course, one thing I want you to understand is that we will break this down. This is just an overview. Just as the draws were held, we'll take a look at different groups and break it down. Just that Group C is bringing much drama, and I'm just excited about all the drama that Group C will bring. All right, let's take a look at the CAF Confederations Cup. We'll break all of this down as it goes. Of course, Group A has USMA, Joliba, OC Safi, and FC San Pedro. Group B has Wydad of Morocco, AS Maniema, Azam FC, and Nairobi United. Group C has CE Belouizdad, the Stellenbosch there, another South African representative, AS Otoho, and Singida. And Group D, Zamalek FC, Al Masri, Kaizer Chiefs, and Zesco United. And this, for me, maybe the group of death. Group D. for the CAF Confederations Cup. All right, we'll take our time and break all of this down. Just tune into our subsequent videos. Thank you for all the love. Please share, subscribe, and of course, like this video. Thank you. We'll see you in our next video.